Hi card makers, and welcome back for the next card. Now we're down to just 8 days to Christmas. Let's open this one and see what's inside. I'm gonna have to clear these other cards out of the way. But I love looking at all the cards we've made. Okay, now we have some space to work today. So let's see what this one is. A Best Wishes card. Pretty pinkish purple mauve, I think is the name, kind of paper, with lots of little flower cutouts and a nice ribbon and a textured background. So that'll be a good card to have on hand for birthdays, celebrations. You could do this for weddings or a shower or an engagement, graduation, all sorts of options. And there are lots of little flower pieces, a sentiment, there's some bling as usual. So let's get that all stacked. Look at the directions, setting aside the envelope. Now, I probably should have included a white square for the middle here. So if you have one, you put the white square inside the non-textured one. If you don't, I'm sorry I missed that, and just use a darker pen and there'll be no problem writing on that color. So, but I normally would put white on that. So we're gonna start by taking this textured cardstock with really pretty rose design embossed in it and the ribbon, and we're gonna wrap the ribbon around and tape it in the back. And I'm going maybe 2/3 of the way down to the bottom of the card. And just like one of the other ones we did that had embossing, you could use either side of the embossed paper. This one looks really pretty on the back side too. So I'm just putting down some tear and tape, peeling the back off, and wrapping the ribbon around and sticking it down. And then I'll do the same thing on the other end. That gives us a nice straight ribbon. And then I'm gonna adhere kind of 3 layers here for our sentiment. I'm putting the white layer on top of the purple. And actually I'm gonna use dimensionals on this because that'll give us a way to tuck some of the flowers behind this. So, finding my dimensionals. I'll be right with you. There we are. I try to keep everything ready to go, but things get a little buried sometimes. So I'm just gonna put 2 dimensionals on the back of this one. And then you could glue this down, again, kind of keeping in mind if you're likely to give this in person or mail it. Sometimes you don't want too many layers if you mail it. And then I'm gonna put the Best Wishes. I'm gonna use dimensionals on this as well, but again, you could glue that if you wanted it a little bit flatter. So I'm gonna put that in the center of the white oval. And then before I get too far, I'm gonna tape the textured cardstock onto the card front. And this card I have opening this way. So it'll sit like that and open this way. So I will use some more tape for this. And then we're going to use these gorgeous little cutouts of flowers and leaves and sprigs. these are actually made using washi tape. So it's a wide piece of washi tape with this really pretty floral design. And then there's a matching die that cuts out each individual little flower. So you put, in this case, I put the washi tape onto some white cardstock and then cut it out. And then we're going to use that to embellish around this oval with the sentiment on it. And it's a really cool product. It's a first time I've ever seen something like that. I think that one was called Floral Impressions, and I'm not sure if it's still available, but I saw it in the upcoming Stampin' Up! Catalog that's going to be live in January. There's something similar. I think it's called something greenery, and it's got like ferns and leaves, and a similar concept. It comes with washi tape roll, and then you use a die, has matching stamps. I think there's a lot of cool things you can do with this product. For this one, I just cut it out, and I'm going to use each of the little flowers individually. Let me know if you've seen other products like that with washi tape and dies that cut out the images, because I really like this one and I would definitely buy more. I think it's going to be fun to use it on a scrapbook page where I can just put the washi tape down and then cut a separate piece and get little individual embellishments so it all coordinates. That's my plan. I haven't done it yet. All right, now this kind of no rhyme or reason, just go around. You can tuck the flowers underneath the purple. You can tuck it between the white and the purple. You can put it off the edge. I just kind of went around trying to make, you know, a bit of a framed design here. So I'm gonna get everything somewhat placed, and then I'll take it and glue them one at a time. That way I can move it around if I see something I don't like so much. Like I think I want these little Black-Eyed Susans up there. That can go there. And it really gives you a lot of pieces. So this is, all of these flowers are cut out of just one die that runs over the washi tape. So it's pretty cool. Now I'm going to save these little purple flowers and put those on separate at the end. So let's tuck this guy. I think I'll put him there, you know, even overlapping the white. So you kind of want to start at the bottom layer and then layer your way up. So I'll just be putting glue on these and tucking them back in. And I kind of did things loosely, going around in a circle like that. This one's going to take a few minutes more than some of the other ones, just because of all these little pieces. But it gives you more opportunity for creativity too, to arrange them the way that you think is pretty. I got a giant glob of glue there, so I'm going to just spread it onto another piece too. That way I don't get too much on that one piece. All right, now we're on the bottom half. Really pretty colors too. I love this, I don't know what you call it, bluish green. In Stampin' Up! Color names, it's probably Pretty Peacock. Let's see what's still loose here and pull that out a little bit. So I'll put this down. I love playing with this set of washi tape. And then this one I think I'm going to actually put there on top of the oval. You really put these wherever you want, and then every single card will be unique in the world. No one else will have one just like yours. One more little greenery I'll put up there. So by using the dimensionals on this, it gave me a lot of options where to tuck things in. Put that one right there. And then with these last little purple flowers, I'm going to use some of the dimensional tape and kind of I'm going to put these toward the edge of my design. Okay, that's not working too well. Fresh sheet with the little ones that are easy to pop out. After you put all of the pieces down, you might have a little bit of glue on your fingers like I do. That makes this a little bit more difficult. You can take time to clean your fingers off or just be patient more than me. All right. So I'm going to use these to kind of extend the design and add even more dimension to things. So I'm putting these out towards the edge, and they're popped up and really pretty. I think these are beautiful. Okay, so I'm done putting all that down, and then guess what the final step is? Add the gems for bling. And you can, again, put these anywhere. I'm going to put one over here on the ribbon because I like that. And I'm going to put one up here. And then this one I'll put in the center of that flower. So there you have it. Our next card all finished. Look at all the dimension on that one. This is really fancy. This would be great to give. I think this would be a really pretty wedding card personally. All right, come back again tomorrow and join us for another card.